So when I was a kid, iPhones had just been like making their stride. They were maybe 2 years into it, and they started making real games for it. One of the games I played the most was a game called Zenonia 3. And it's a thing, and it's one that I can never really forget because it just really embodied what I thought a phone game was for the longest time. So I decided to look at the PSP port of it and see what the first Zenonia was like. So here we are at the beginning of this game. We have this blonde guy. He sees himself the leader of this dragon clan, and they're forced to leave a blonde boy behind. Then the blonde guy quits, even though he's the best knight in the land, and decides to take care of the kid instead. And then he dies, claiming he leaves no regret. But he leaves a regret.
No.
Imagine if that was the name of the main character.
Fuck.
Look how edgy he is.
Why would you ever be named Regret?
Dude, it's great.
Fuck is this Why would you need more than 50 FPS when you can have regret for playing this game? Ah, yes, regret.
Dude, I love his name is Regret. But yeah, so originally when this is on phone, right? So you could pay real money to revive yourself. And I'm not proud to say that I beat 3 because of this.
No way. You get dead. Infinite money hack.
Dude, I bought like iTunes gift cards to be able to beat it. After doing a whole bunch of fetch quests, we're set up to get abducted by demons, which fails. So we cut down a tree and the whole town's like, yeah, you know, we hate you, man. And then we're sad and depressed. So what do? Well, we leave. We go to the next town. We're gonna be good. It's gonna be good for us. The bar's over there. Can't you just move your camera and look?
True.
And before we get further in that, I'm gonna explain the game's good and evil system. And by that I mean it's a very loose way of choosing your path. And everything happens in probably the first quarter of the game. So if you make one evil choice, you have to make the rest of them good to be able to get there. And because I didn't know this and I was just going to do probably the good route anyway, that's what we decided to do. While on Adonis, we get asked to hunt down someone that stole a scroll. And let me explain something to you. This game is a massive grind fest. It takes hours and hours to grind out levels. I spent 2 hours at one point getting a total of 3 levels when I was 4 under later in the game. So if you look at the name of an enemy, it'll show the modifier for it and show you how much damage you'll be doing. If it's red, you'll have decreased damage. If it's green, you'll have normal damage. If it's light blue, you do increased damage. And if it's purple, you get massively reduced damage. Yo, the dog? Wait, hold up, the dog has a quest.
Hot dog. No way, hot dog. Holy shit, it's not a dog.
Sure, I will collect you 7 skeleton bones.
Just said, fuck it, boys. Dog.
So here we are at the first dungeon of the game, and I am over this grindfest already. So here we are, about to go into the first dungeon of the game, the Seal of Deceit. I got absolutely destroyed in the beginning here, and I was so over grinding. Since I decided to do the Assassin class, it meant I had little health, but I could do a lot of damage, and I could only hit the block straight in front of me, meaning if I'm stuck where there's someone to my left and above me, I'm basically screwed. This caused me to get surrounded, to get poisoned, and well, I'm dead. And then after this, I decided, it wasn't worth my time to, just sit here for 3 years and grind up, so we're just gonna pretend I didn't do something that let me grind faster, okay? We're good? Very good. It also took me an hour and a half to figure out how to do this. I did this live, by the way. The first part of this entire 4 parts was me just playing the game on stream, where I had a very good chunk of time where I was just trying to search up how to make my problems go away. After going through a dungeon that took way too long, we get to the Grim Reaper. It turns out this boss fight isn't a real boss fight, it's actually a puzzle, so then you can kill the boss. By turning the lights on, the boss is then dead, and our 2 fairies that I didn't mention become perplexed by the seal. You might be wondering about these fairies, but they're just Navi, and one's for good path, one's for bad path. I'm going to leave it at that because they're entirely unimportant. But we give the option of destroying the seal or not to save our fairies. And you would think that not destroying it, keeping the seals intact that holds the big evil, would be the correct option. But no, that's the evil route, so you have to, destroy the seal to be a good person, I guess. And then we pass out and we wake up in Alaska. Hades. In the snow. We run into Sun, who's this little girl looking for her father, and we decide to protect her from slimes. We protect her, and then we get demolished by slimes. And then we get tasked by the Guild of Light, which you can only get if you're on the good path. So as of right now, we are completely locked to the good path, and there's nothing we can do about it. We then have to intercept some mail to figure out what the Dragon Clan is doing instead of, I don't know, mail sounds weird. And then one dead Choi later, we found out whatever wrote this has terrible handwriting and we barely get anything out of it. We instead go to the statue, fall asleep there. This girl named Vicious shows up. She's like, yo, what's up? We're gonna go kill this seal over here. And we're just conveniently hidden? Yeah. We arrive at the valley base, and after an hour of grinding, we get to fight Vicious. And by fight here, I mean slam her against a freaking wall infinitely, because that's what I can do with my class. Oh, okay, there's the... I was like, wow, did I hit power creep? No, okay. Then after she flashbangs us, we end up right back in Hades. Commander Vague shows up, we tell him we took care of the seal, and he says the next place we should go is Kronos. We protect a seal without even fighting a boss here, and then we end up in the desert. It's not really worth talking about everything in the forest here, because, yeah, you got the funny moment, and that was kind of the whole thing. As soon as we get to this desert, everything's way higher level than me, and meaning it's grind time, which I spent 3 hours grinding just to get up to level of that. And you know what? After I entered the temple to fix the seal, I had my sanity checked. We're not grinding for hours anymore. I managed to somehow miss the captain and did the entire dungeon, and when I was trying to enter the final boss room, it told me no. And I'm like, well, that's kind of awkward. And then I had to spend like an hour going around trying to figure out what to do until I finally realized, oh, we just got to talk to this guy, then you can go fight the boss. And when we get to the boss, we see the guy that stole the scroll at the beginning of the game. He's like, I resurrect you, Ladon, ah! And then he dies. And then we get to fight Shadow Ladon. And let me tell you, this is probably the worst boss fight in the game. Not because it's hard, because the hitbox is so stupid that it doesn't make sense. And yeah, it just doesn't make sense. My saving grace was the fact that I had around 50% evasion, meaning I dodged half of his attacks without having to really, deal with it. And I used my big boom and just kind of got him that way.
How'd you do that?
With Shadow Ladon dead, he bestows information to us. We have the seed of chaos within us. Regret claims it won't get him down, but let's just see how long that lasts. We then blast our way to the capital and find the most important NPC in existence. You see me? Dude, there's hot dog and then there's cold dog. We go to meet the leader of the Holy Knights, Charity. She tells us to go to the Seal of Shame, hopefully to find Commander Vague. We show up at the temple. I'm like, damn, Vague died. I'm so sad. We then tell Charity, sorry man, Vague died. And she's like, no, the seal's still intact, please go back. And then I have a confession. I forgot to hit the record button. So what you missed was an unimportant dungeon, and then the final boss. So enjoy my totally real reaction to when I fought the final boss again. Imagine messing up, not Not once for recording the final boss, but twice.
They'll never know how you tell them in the subtitles. Joking.
Can't believe he is us, and that our dad separated him from us. Is why we lived at the beginning of the game.
Impossible.
Now we have to fight the super sick boss fight.
Something's wrong here. I think we're stuck on a time loop.
Oh, dude, I got. Huh? Lamau?
Wait a second.
Bro. I'm stuck. Please kill me. Imagine failing to record the final boss not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Alright, time for first try. No way, it's landed. He's gonna fist you. Watch out.
Why? I have 73% evasion.
He's fisted you. That missed.
Dude, what?
He's had enough.
I beat this guy in record time literally 2 seconds ago. We did it.
Oh, we got how we win.
This changes nothing.
You're right. This fills my dark soul with light.
I can't wait to get frame 1 hit because the game literally doesn't let you move out of the way.
Get laser beams.
Separated. Now if you kill me, kill you. That's fine.
I have no threat. That's dodged to the Giga Chad. Never mind. Never mind. Bros?
You revive for money?
This is the most scuffed boss ever. What is going on? Bros? Bros? No way.
I've had enough. It's had enough. We've had enough.
Pay to win in my video game? Laser beam.
Back down here, thank you. Now I'm like, alright, do the thing.
Holy shit.
And it's like,
You know
yo.
what? I found the one fatal flaw with this game. I figured it out.
What's that?
It doesn't have the at-all voice line.
True. We did
No
it.
way.
Oh.
Sometimes it's hand. Antros.
I won't die alone. Your soul dies with me. No. Humans eventually die. That's why they try so hard in life. That's funnier seeing it the 4th time.
Philosophy 101, boys. Holy.
Can't believe Lady Charity gave her life for mine. The person she met like 3 days ago.
Has no regrets.
She has 0 regrets. Because she's dead.
Now I get this funny scene of the dude losing to a slime.
No, he wins in the slime. This slime. And then now there's 2 more. And then Dad's like, yo, I'm back from the dead.
No, this is a flashback.
No, this happens. Clearly. He winded them away. He farted on them. Thanks for playing Zenonia. He's dead.
No.
We did it.
How did that happen?
Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I know it's a bit of a long one compared to what we normally have, but yeah, I wanted to thank you. Make sure to comment, subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.